Hey guys, I haven't made any content for YouTube for absolutely ages, so I figured I'd do a collection update because I haven't done one in a long time. I think the last one may have been in August sometime, but these are all the films that I've got over the past couple of months, and I'll start off with Masters of Cinema, move on to Arrow Video and Arrow Academy. I don't have any Arrow Video actually. Move on to BFI, Artificial Eye, and then general releases that I've also picked up. So we'll start off here. Okay, so the first Master of Cinema release I have here is The Fantastic Planet. This fantastic animated feature, it's like The Planet of the Apes, but it's absolutely gorgeous. The plot has a couple of issues. I have a couple of issues with the plot, sorry. But apart from that, it's an absolutely wonderful edition. Comes with a nice booklet and also has 5 short films by the same director. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful edition. Great film as well, so I'm really happy with that. Next up is a film that I haven't seen yet and I don't know anything about, but this is something that you'll probably hear a lot over this collection update because there's a lot of these films I've picked up to watch and I haven't got around to yet. This is Harakiri. I don't know anything about it, and it's a Master of Cinema release. I've been after this one for a while. I saw it in CEX, picked it up, and it looked really interesting to me. So I now have that, so I'm happy for that. Next up is Silent Running, the Douglas Trumbull film. He was the man who did some of the special features, special effects for 2001: A Space Odyssey, and this kind of shows in this film. This film is really, really good. The special effects are brilliant, and there is a kind of Stargate sequence in it, similar to 2001, but not completely the same. I quite like Bruce Sterns' performance. I enjoyed the film quite a lot. The one thing I didn't like about the film that I personally found a bit weird were the little robots in it, as you can see on the front. They're actually played by crippled humans which don't have like legs or anything, and knowing that they were inside them kind of was a bit iffy for me. I wasn't sure whether they enjoyed being the little robots or whether they did. I haven't seen any of the special features on here, but I have seen the film and I enjoyed it. Next up is Repo Man, a film I didn't know anything about. Picked it up purely because it was in the Criterion collection as well, and I trust the Criterion collection. I don't know why, because I haven't got any and I'm British, so I can't play it on any of my Blu-ray players, but really fun film. I wasn't expecting it to be as fun as it was. I didn't really know what I was expecting, but this is just a kind of cult film about a man who goes around stealing people's cars and repossessing them. And there's a lot of weird things that go on in this film, and some of the characters. It's just really cool. It's just a really, really cool, nice little film. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it has loads and loads of special features as well. The booklet inside of this was written by Alex Cox specifically for the Masters of Cinema release, so I don't think you get that anywhere else. Yeah, and I enjoyed the film. I'm glad I've got it in my collection. Next up, it's Fritz Lang's Der Nibelungen. This is the story of Siegfried as he travels across country to find his love, I believe. I haven't seen the film. Silent epic. It runs at 282 minutes, so what's that, like 4 or 5 hours? Bloody long film, and it's silent as well, which is why I haven't gone around to watching it yet. I'm going to have to be in the mood to watch this, or I might watch it in chunks, because I know I don't enjoy doing that, but it's a 2-disc edition. It's both Blu-rays as well, so it's obviously half the film is on one disc and half the film is on another. Comes with a booklet, has some nice stills in there. I flicked through and had a little look, but I'm looking forward to watching this. I'll try and go through the whole slog, but it's going to be hard. Next up, the release that actually got me interested in the Master of Cinema collection, which is kind of weird considering I've only just picked it up. Stanley Kubrick's Fear and Desire. I was looking for Kubrick's work online and figured that I saw this on Amazon. I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. This is like his first film, so what could possibly go wrong picking this up? And then I didn't for ages and just bought all the other Master of Cinema releases. So yeah, I'm happy to have this. I haven't seen it yet. I'm aware that Kubrick didn't want anyone to see this film, so it's a bit iffy having it, but it comes with 4 other short films of his, which 3 other short films of his, which are really will be interesting to watch, and I'm a big fan of Kubrick, so I'm looking forward to that. Next up, one film by Kaneto Shindo, The Naked Island. Haven't seen any of this, don't know anything about it. This edition only comes with a commentary track and an introduction by Alex Cox, the director of Repo Man, and a 32-page booklet, so they all come with booklets. I haven't seen this film, but from watching Onibaba, I will look forward to it because it'll probably look visually stunning. Next up, Onibaba, same director, Takesho Shindo, is that correct? Katano Shindo, sorry. Onibaba, great film, really enjoyed it. Thought that the cinematography is excellent. The transfer is very, very good as well. You see all these little reeds and these Japanese tall grass fields flowing and with the wind, and the story is quite interesting as well. It kind of plays off like a horror film, but I don't really think it is. I think it's more to do with the kind of the how culturally people are during the feudal wars of Japan. I enjoyed watching it, and the director's commentary is quite interesting because I've sat down and listened to that as well. Next up, The Murderer Lives at number 21. Haven't seen this film, but it's by Henri-Georges Clouzot, who also directed Le Diabolique, which I absolutely adored. I picked that up a while back on the Arrow Academy line, and I watched that and absolutely loved it. I saw this on Amazon for £5.70, I think, and I was like, well, it's a massive cinema release, and it's a Clouzot film, so it's probably going to be very good. Why not pick it up? So here it is. Next up, the first film of the French New Wave, Le Beau Serge, by Claude Chabrol. I haven't seen this film. It comes with a lot of special features as well, which is quite good. A short film and a documentary on the film as well, alongside the booklet. But yeah, I'm interested to see it. I've been trying to watch more French New Wave recently. I'd watched Godard's Le Mépris, and I find Godard really hard to get into, really unattainable. But Le Beau Serge, I'm looking forward to watching. As a counterpoint to that, we have Le Cousin, also by Claude Chabrol. I haven't seen this film either, but again, it's French New Wave. Comes with another documentary and a short film by Chabrol, so I'm looking forward to watching that at some point as well. Next up, we have Bakumatsu Taioden. This is a Japanese film. I haven't seen it. I listened to a podcast called The Masters of Cinema Cast, which is absolutely brilliant. They take apart several releases on the Masters Cinema collection, and they just sit for an hour and a bit and just talk about it. They did a best of 2013, 2014, 2015 releases, I think, and this was on one of them. Some of the people on that really enjoyed this film. The special features, there's hardly any of them, but the film's meant to be very good, so I picked that up. Next up is A Time to Love and A Time to Die, a Douglas Sirk film. I haven't seen any Sirk's work. I don't know anything about this film. Picked it up purely because it had a video essay by Jean-Luc Godard in it, and also has one of his reviews within the booklet inside of it, so I was interested to see how he writes, what he writes about, and I'm looking forward to watching it. I'm aware that Douglas Sirk's other film, The Tarnished Angels, is in their collection as well. I'll probably pick that up some other time, but I'm not sure about it. Next up, the only steelbook in this whole update, it's Serpico Al Pacino. I've not seen this film. I've been told it's very good though. The steelbook looks absolutely beautiful, and it comes with a booklet, and it's a single disc Blu-ray. It comes with 3 documentaries as well, which is rather interesting, so I will get around to watching that at some point, but it looks really nice, this steelbook. Next, Hands Over the City, or Le Mani sulla Città. I saw this film. I don't know anything about Italian politics. I don't know much about Italian politics, especially Italian politics around the time this was made in 1960s. Something about Mussolini, I think, but I could be just spouting crap out my mouth. I don't know anything about him, so the political content and context of this film was completely lost on me. I thought the acting was great, I thought the performances were good, the cinematography is quite interesting, and it's an overall very good film, but I need to go and read up on Italian political history before I can watch this again and then try and find deeper meaning within it. Next up, it's Fellini's I Clowns. Massive fan of Fellini. My favourite film of his is obviously, it's 8.5. And I kind of got into more of his later work recently. I watched Satyricon and Roma, and they're completely different in style and kind of context and feeling to 8.5. And I wasn't sure whether I was going to enjoy it. This film is a television film, premiered at the Venice Film Festival. It's just essentially a pseudo-documentary on the history of clowns and clown figures in history. Fellini is obviously very interested in it, and the kind of documentary feel You can tell he cares a lot about it, and that really shines through. But it also has some rather interesting, spectacular sequences. The start of the film kind of feels like it's a John Ford shot with the doorway and stuff like that, but it's really enjoyable. I really enjoyed this film. I just sat down with a glass of whiskey, watched this, and I really enjoyed it. I got swept away by it. I recommend watching it. Next up, a huge release from the Masters of Cinema collection, Showa, and 4 films after Showa. Obviously this is a massive, massive release for Masters of Cinema. I've seen half of Showa so far. I'm watching it in chunks. I don't feel bad about doing that because it's a documentary. I can consume that differently to how I would watch a film. But I'm quite enjoying it. Well, enjoying it's probably not the right word. I'm finding it very interesting. This release comes with Showa, and then it comes with 4 other films that came afterwards. So it's got A Visitor from the Living, Sobiba, October 14, Koski Report, and The Last of the Unjust, which played at the Cannes Film Festival a couple of years ago. This release also comes with a 300-page booklet on the films, so that's really nice. It's a really, really nice thing to have within the edition, and the box art is gorgeous. I just smacked myself in the face. Doesn't come with many special features, but really you don't need many when you have a 300-page booklet and 5 films, one of them being 8.5 hours. So yeah, it's a terrific edition of the film. I know that Criterion released their edition of the film. I don't know what the special features are like in that, but I'm glad that I have this version. Next up, the last 2 things I have are limited edition Masters of Cinema releases. First of which is Shane. I'd heard very good things about this. It got very good writes-up in Sight and Sound magazine, which I'm subscribed to, and I wanted to check it out. I haven't seen it before, and I'm fairly unfamiliar with the Western genre. I've been trying to catch up with Westerns recently. I watched The Good, the Bad and the Ugly again yesterday, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. The spaghetti Westerns I think are a little bit more attainable for a modern audience. This was quite slow. That's the only issue I have with it, alongside the child's acting. I thought the child in this film wasn't very good and ruined some pivotal scenes, but apart from that I can see why this is revered as a classic. I think it was actually used to it was one of the films that influenced spaghetti westerns, so good performances except for the little child, really interesting aesthetic, beautiful cinematography. This edition comes with 2 formats of the film depending on which format you want to watch it in. I watched it in the 1.37 to 1 aspect ratio, which is the first disc, but it looks stunning. Really nice edition. First scene reminded me a lot of the first scene of Inglourious Basterds, Tarantino. Next up, a film that got released yesterday or today. I got it through the mailbox today, so I'm really excited about this. It's A Touch of Zen. This is a limited to 2,000 copies release Blu-ray edition of The Touch of Zen by King Hu. Masters of Cinema, obviously. Comes with a slipcase. First Masters of Cinema release I've seen with the slipcase. The box art of the normal one's exactly the same. Really nice edition. I haven't seen this film, but I know that it was used as a kind of basis for Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, which I enjoyed that film. I quite enjoyed it. But this is like a wuxia film, one of the first wuxia films, and I've also had my eye on Dragon Inn for a while after learning about is it Simon Liang's Goodbye Dragon Inn, or there's a Chinese Asian art film out there called Goodbye to Dragon Inn, which is about people watching Dragon Inn within a cinema. I think I've heard about that, and that got me interested. So Dragon Inn kind of got me interested in Kung Fu, and I will be watching this at some point. Right, next up it's the Arrow Academy releases. I haven't got any Arrow videos this time. There's a couple of kind of Japanese films that they're currently releasing that I'm rather interested in picking up. But at the time being, I've only picked up the Academy releases. I got the Koyanis Katsi and the Power Katsi box set. I watched Koyanis Katsi at university on DVD. I have the DVD of both these films, but I enjoyed it so much I wanted it on Blu-ray. Obviously, if you've seen this film, you know how gorgeous it is visually. This box set is absolutely beautiful as well. They come in little slip kind of cases like this with images on the inside and a booklet as well. which has some quite interesting insights into the filmmaking process. But I highly recommend this. It's an incredible documentary, and I love the music of Philip Glass as well. So it's a really nice release that Arrow put out. I am aware that they're also releasing them separately on just standard release Blu-rays, so you can buy Koyaanisqatsi separately to Powaqatsi. I don't know whether that box set was limited release, but I highly recommend you pick it up if you see it anywhere. Next up, the Valerian Borovchik films, which I'm not a huge fan of. I found out that they were released by Arrow Academy, and I was like, oh, this could be really interesting because I have some Arrow Academy films, and the films that I already own are absolutely fantastic films that I should be watching. And I went and picked up Immoral Tales. I do have the short films that I kind of flicked through. I've watched several of them. I thought they were interesting. Not incredible, but interesting. Very artistic, very nice art in them as well. So I picked up Immoral Tales, not really knowing anything about it. And it's just like an erotic tales film. This comes with there's a hell of a lot of special features. They put a lot of work into this release. But I just don't get the film. I don't get why he's revered as such an incredible filmmaker. I mean, every review of this box set I've read online, like The Guardian and Sight and Sound, they all say that he's an incredible filmmaker, and I just don't understand why they're differentiating him from every other filmmaker in existence. Sure, he uses erotic imagery, and not a lot of people in cinema actually do that. Maybe that's the reason why. But I just don't get it. His visual style's interesting, sure, but it's just kind of softcore erotica, and to me that doesn't really interest me greatly. Like, you know, porn exists for a reason. If you're gonna go out there and try and watch sexual content, porn exists. Why would you go and watch a softcore erotic film? But you know, to each their own. And it put me off buying the rest of Borovchik's collection. Well, until this one came out. This wasn't in the Borovchik box set that Arrow released. It's the Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Miss Osborne. I was kind of interested by this as well because it got really good write-ups again by a lot of critics and film reviewers. Special features on this Blu-ray release are fantastic. There's the additions that Arrow put out are incredible. A lot of them have better special features than Masters of Cinema. It's just that they have a different range of films in both of them. But yeah, I found this film more interesting than Immoral Tales. Visually, it's very pretty. It's almost as if most of the film was kind of filmed with Vaseline smeared on the lens, because it just has that kind of, all the images are soft candle. There's like a candly glow to every image, and it just looks really nice. It has Udo Kier in it, who goes around raping people. And the opening of the film is really disturbing. It's of a kind of large man figure following a little girl around the town as she runs away, and then it leads to her death, and an attempted sexual assault on her, which is really quite grim. Next up, another anthology film, Spirits of the Dead. Picked it up solely because Federico Fellini has a segment in it. Haven't seen it. The special features on this aren't as good as the rest of the Arrow releases, but I didn't realise that this film has Alain Delon in it and Brigitte Bardot, so I'm looking forward to watching it because both of those are fantastic actors, and the Fellini segment also has me intrigued. Next up, it's Arrow's release of Rififi, a film that I haven't seen. I think it's about a diamond heist. It's meant to be very good though. This is a second version of the release that Arrow have put out. They previously put out one with the little slipcase box thing that they had with the old Arrow Academy releases. Has a couple of special features like Q&A and stuff like that there, but good release. I picked it up for £4 off the Arrow store because I had some Arrow points, because I purchased a massive box set that I'm looking forward to in March. But yeah, I'm looking forward to watching this. This is the film also that the kid and his dad watches in Whiplash. They go and see this several times, so yeah, looking forward to watching that. Last Arrow Academy release is The Conformist. I've watched this film and thought it was absolutely fantastic. This is the first Bernardo Bertolucci film that I've seen, and I'm really pleased by it. I was absolutely blown away by the visuals and the story and the context of it. I thought it was fantastic. Stunning performance by the main actor. Jean-Louis Trintignant. I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's a fantastic actor. I've seen him before in Trans-Europe Express, which I absolutely adored. And it's just a fantastic release by Arrow. It has quite a few special features as well. And a booklet inside as well with alternate artwork, as all Arrow releases have. Stunning release. I highly recommend this to anyone out there who enjoys watching films. Just a terrific film. Next up, I'll move on to the BFI releases. So first I've got Medea, Pasolini's Medea. This is the last Pasolini film I needed on Blu-ray to have all of the films that he's actually, all of his films which are released on Blu-ray across all kind of labels in the UK. I now have all of them. I've got a pre-order in for the Masters of Cinema release of Pigsty and Hawks and Sparrows, so I'm looking forward to watching that. Really like Pasolini, so I'm looking forward to watching Medea. Next up is a film that I've been waiting for a very long time, Eyes Without a Face. I have to say I was quite disappointed when watching this film. It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be, and a lot of reports and reviews of this film kind of bigged it up as this huge kind of scary, menacing horror film, and you know, in some aspects of it you can see why and it works, but other aspects it isn't as refined as everyone led me to believe. Beautiful visuals, superb acting, and some really interesting special effects as well. There's actually a scene where a woman's face gets removed, and the special effects for the time, 1960, is stunning. This edition comes with a lot of special features, but yeah, it's a really nice edition of the film, but I was a little disappointed with the actual film itself. Next up, a bit of a wild card here. Bill Morrison Selected Films Collection. I knew nothing about Bill Morrison several months ago, and I only know about him now because of this edition. Really nice artwork on the box, as you can see, and his films are basically all about the decay of the medium of film itself. I have a blog article which I can link to you on the screen somewhere, but if you're interested in this collection, please go and read it. It comes with a booklet and 2 Blu-ray cases with discs inside, 3-disc edition. Comes with a lot of his short films and feature films. Decasia I watched and thought it was absolutely mesmerisingly fantastic. I also love Light is Calling. I think that's the one standout film that really, to me, visually is so interesting. But it's all about the decay of the medium of film. I highly recommend this box set to anyone. If you can pick it up for about £20. Xavi had it on sale, which is how I got it. During the Black Friday incident, so I really recommend you pick it up and explore the films on it as I have done, and if you want to know more about my feelings on it, please read the blog post. Next up, the Carl Theodor Dreyer collection that BFI put out. BFI really aren't very consistent with how they're releasing their box sets. I mean, I have the Roberto Rossellini War Trilogy and I have the Bill Morrison collection, but the Bill Morrison collection has single Blu-ray boxes inside of it which are clear, similar to the releases that they normally put out. However, the Theodor Dreyer collection has tiny blue boxes inside rather than a fold-out package like the Rossellini collection, and that inconsistency annoys me. This edition is absolutely fantastic. Comes with 5 films, I believe, and I've seen Odette and I thought that was absolutely fantastic. Lars von Trier was the kind of filmmaker that put me onto Dreyer, and I've also watched The Passion of Joan of Arc, which I thought was fantastic. That's on Masters of Cinema if anyone's interested in that, but I highly recommend picking up that collection as well. And the last BFI release I have is the Roberto Rossellini Ingrid Bergman collection. I've not seen any of these films at all yet. I started to watch Journey to Italy, and being rather stupid, I assumed it was going to be in Italian with English subtitles. So when I watched it and it was English but dubbed English, I'd assumed that it was just a dubbed English version with them originally talking Italian. So I refused to watch it, thinking that it was a terrible release. And then I went and looked it up a little bit and realised that I was just being stupid and it was in English and dubbed in English. So This collection has wonderful special features as well, a hell of a lot of things on this. This is a limited edition box set, so this is number 1257 of 3000 worldwide. Yeah, I recommend it. I haven't seen any of the films, but I've heard they're very good. And I know that Criterion also released a similar box set of Ingrid Bergman and Rossellini films, so I'm looking forward to watching them. Next up, artificial eye releases. I've only got 4 of them, so there aren't many. First of all, it's Stolen Kisses. This is a Truffaut film. I don't know anything about this film, but I do know it's not part of the box set of Truffaut that I already own. I've recently, as I said before, I've been getting through New Wave, and I watched Shoot the Pianist, which I thought was incredible, and I'm really looking forward to watching more Truffaut. So Stolen Kisses is also one that I need to get around to watching. The Palme d'Or winner at 2012's Cannes Film Festival is Amour, Michel Haneke's film. I haven't seen it. It comes with a couple of special features, not a lot. I look forward to watching it. Next up, a film that I really wanted to see. It got released on a couple of select theatres, but I didn't manage to get to see it at the cinema. It's Leviathan. I don't know what this is. I've heard it's a documentary, but I don't think it actually is. It's just a film, a Russian film, which the trailer made it look visually stunning. I'm really looking forward to watching this. I haven't seen it yet, so I look forward to it. Last artificial eye collection release here is Wild Tales. Thoroughly disappointed with this film. It was presented by Almodovar, which means absolutely nothing. He just kind of liked it. It got really good reviews across the board as well. I don't understand why, because had this been an American film or a British film, it wouldn't have had that high a praise. Very, very predictable as well. It's kind of got different segments in it, but they're all kind of shot very similarly. The director is the same director, so you're not given kind of the playful nature of different other anthology films, and it just gets really repetitive and boring. None of the little chapters and scenes and sequences within it, none of them got me to care about any of the characters. And the film starts off with a rather just dark. It's meant to be funny, but it's not. It's not very funny. It's about a plane being crashed, a plane crash. It's meant to be kind of like, oh, isn't that hilarious? But no, it just doesn't work. I just really didn't like this film, and I've got quite a dark sense of humour, so I don't understand how some of the more inappropriate things just didn't impact me. But it's disappointing to say the least. Next up, I've got 3 releases from Mr. Bongo Films, which is a distributor. First of all is a DVD of L'Avventura. Isn't released on Blu-ray yet in the UK, so I haven't managed to pick that up, but I did want to see it. I've seen some other Antonioni films which I absolutely adored. I think The Red Desert is his best, but I haven't seen L'Avventura yet. Red Desert is absolutely fantastic though, and La Notte and L'Eclisse, they're all brilliant films, and I'm really looking forward to seeing L'Avventura at some point as well. Next up, another Fellini film. It's Casanova. Don't know anything about this film, picked it up specifically because it was Fellini. It doesn't have many special features at all for the release. I don't know how this company, I don't know how good the transfers are these company puts out. I know they've put out a couple of Orson Welles films recently, so I might pick a couple of those up as well, but Casanova. Next up, it's Jodorowsky's Santa Sangre. I don't know anything about this film. I am aware that the Mr. Bongo films all come in black cases, and this is a blue case, so that annoys me. Comes with a couple of special features here, quite a lot down the side there. Haven't seen the film, don't know anything about Jodorowsky, sorry. I know it's quite surreal, and I quite like surreal films, so I look forward to watching that. So these go on to more standard releases that I picked up. This is Dogtooth, great film, really enjoyed it. It won the Prix de Certain Regard at the Cannes Film Festival. The director went on to make The Lobster, which I've also seen, I thought was very good. Really enjoyed this film, has a couple of moments which are pretty standout and provocative, but yeah, really good film. Next up, it's a 3-disc set of The Wicker Man. I have seen this film, I thoroughly enjoyed it the first time I watched it. I think it's incredibly creepy, and it's a brilliant British horror film. Has Christopher Lee in it, of course, and It has 3 discs, couple of special features, different cuts of the film as well, and a disc, also CD, for the soundtrack. I've not listened to it independently, but I do really like the film, so I'm glad that I've got it on Blu-ray in its final form. I look forward to watching it. I look forward to watching it again at some point. Next up is a wonderful box set, the Apocalypse Now box set. It comes with Apocalypse Now Redux as well, the documentary, and Hearts of... Redux is the different editor version, and Hearts of Darkness is the documentary. Sorry. This edition is brilliant. It comes with a hell of a lot of special features. Inside of it, it comes with a booklet. It comes with the original program that the theatres put out. It comes with postcards, and it comes with a little, I think, a list of the like which discs things have on it. It's just a wonderful, wonderful edition. Beautiful box, beautiful artwork on everything. Really recommend you pick it up. Excellent film. Next up, it's Christopher Nolan's science fiction film Interstellar. I picked up the digibook version of this because it was cheap and I quite enjoyed the film. I mean, I think the film destroys itself towards the end. Everything that happens on the ice planet I didn't really enjoy. It becomes a predictable Hollywood kind of mess. I also think that the end of the film doesn't make any sense, and I feel that they're trying to make it more clever than it actually is and that they're able to actually make, and it doesn't quite work for me. I thoroughly enjoyed the first hour and a half, maybe 2 hours of it. I think that the cinematography is fantastic and the performances are brilliant. Matthew McConaughey is excellent in the film, and I recommend anyone should go and watch it. The ending just really disagrees with me, and I think it kind of ruins the rest of the film as well. I'm glad that I own it though. It looks really nice on Blu-ray, and it's another Christopher Nolan film, so I'm looking forward to whatever he's making next. Next up, another box set. It's the Indiana Jones Complete Adventures box set. It comes with a lot of special features. Doesn't actually tell me everything on the back of the box, so I can't really tell you. Comes with 5 discs though. That's the back of the box artwork. It's really nice actually. I'm keeping the little cover thing on like that. And it comes with all 4 films. The first 3 are obviously classics, the 4th one isn't particularly great. Next up, standard buy by me. Ant-Man I got for Christmas, but Marvel Cinematic Universe is still going, still enjoying every single film. This was really surprising. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was, especially after the Edgar Wright kind of situation. Other Marvel film I've got, Avengers Age of Ultron. Disappointed by this film. The first Avengers film is excellent. Phase 2 hasn't been as good as I'd expected it to be. I don't like Captain America 2. Iron Man 3 is good. Thor 2 wasn't very good. Guardians was absolutely spectacular. And I think the problem with this film is that it came out after Guardians, and Guardians is like just incredible. This just doesn't make up for it. The plot's quite weak. The character development in this is also very weak. It's like, oh, all of a sudden they suddenly hate everyone and everyone's angry, which kind of sets up Civil War, I'm imagining. Not really looking forward to Civil War as much as I was, because it's being directed by the people who directed Cap 2, and I didn't like Cap 2 that much, so I'm hoping that the Marvel Cinematic Universe goes to good places with the release of Civil War and Doctor Strange this year. But yeah, I picked up the Avengers. Special features are okay, not a hell of a lot there. And the last film I've got here is a DVD copy, which I still have the price stuck onto, which is a Seijun Suzuki film. I've seen Tokyo Drifter, I've seen Branded to Kill, and Youth of the Beast. I enjoyed all those 3 films. I think he's a very interesting director. His style is so like erratic and crazy and mental. The editing is like, so weird. I'm really looking forward to watching this. On the back it says it's like a David Lynch film mixed with John Woo, so I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it's as good as his other films. But yeah, it was only £3, so I'm glad that I picked it up. That concludes my Blu-ray collection update. I'm going to be doing another release collection update in March, I think, or somewhere late March, maybe April. But yeah, really pleased with all the films that I've picked up so far. If you have any suggestions or comments on the films that I've picked up, or would like to just discuss or ask my opinion on them, I've tried to give as good an opinion as the ones that I've already seen, but usually I just kind of say, well, they're really good or really bad kind of thing. If you want more of an in-depth thing, I can always comment back to you. But yeah, please comment, rate, and subscribe. As always, I say that I need to do more YouTube content. I'm well aware of this. I'm currently trying to invest in a microphone so I can make more film essays and make them actually presentable. Because I tried making one with one of my other cameras, and the audio was absolutely terrible. So I need to get a good microphone to start doing things like that. But yeah, I'll try making more content for my channel. I need to do something. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon.